Hello children, I am Monisha from Bharathidhasanar Matriculation School, Arakkonam. Today I am going to take Social Studies from 8th standard. The topic is the American Civil War. Okay, so in this we are going to see about a part 1 only. Okay, so in this session we are going to learn about just introduction of an American Civil War. The American Civil War is also said to be an war between the states. The American Civil War is also said to be an war between the states. Shall we enter, children? Yes, children. The period of the Civil War, okay, the American Civil War, the period is about 1861 to 1865, 1861 to 1865. It lasted till May. Okay, so it lasted till May. The American Civil War is considered as one of the important event which has happened in the America. The American Civil War, which is considered as one of the important event which has happened in an America, it dissolves the unity and integrity of the nations. Okay, it breaks the unity and integrity of the nation. So, I'll tell you what is the main reason or main cause for the causes of Civil War. The main causes of the Civil War, the main cause of the Civil War is slavery. Okay, the main cause for the Civil War is said to be an slavery which is practiced in an America. The slavery between the states, which means the America, it is divided into the northern states of America as well as the southern states of America. The America itself divided into northern states of America as well as the southern states of America. The persons, those who are living in a northern side, that means the northern states of America, their main occupation is said to be an farming, it's an industries, that is they are mainly concentrated towards on industries, that is they have gradually developed from agriculture to the industries. But the persons, those who are living in a southern states, their main occupation is said to be an agriculture. Their main occupation is said to be an agriculture. But in northern states also in previous days and all, their occupation is said to be an agriculture only. But gradually due to the development of the economic as well as the development of the society, their occupation is changed towards an industry. So that means the many number of people are employed in an industries. So that means the northern states of America persons occupation is said to be an industries, and the persons, those who are living in a southern states, their main occupation is said to be an agriculture. So in this, the northern states of America has said to be very prosperous, Then the southern states of America. So this is a main reason for the cause of the Civil War. So what is the main reason for the cause of Civil War? That is an slavery. Okay, so now I will explain you, children. So the northern states as well as the southern states. Now you clear in this. Now I will tell you, the persons, those who live in the southern states of America, they practice the slavery. Okay, so that is they practice the slavery. That means the persons, those who are living in the southern states, they practice the slavery. But the persons, those who are living in the northern states of America, they won't like the practicing of slavery which was by the southern states of an America. So this is the main reason or cause of the American Civil War. So that is in the early 1800, the northern states turned from the farming to the manufacturing. So that means they concentrated towards an industries. But in the south side, the farming remained the most important occupation. The farming is the main important occupation of the persons, those who are living in the southern states. And the southerners slaves was played a very vital role in their economy. Without the slaves persons, they can't upgrade the economy. So that the persons from the southern state, that is the slaves, plays a very vital role in this. But in that period, the anti-slavery movement was raised against the slavery. That means in the year of 1840, in the year of 1840, the anti-slavery movement was raised against the slaves person. That means in the southern states. So, which leads to the uncomfortable zone of the persons, those who are living in the southern state. So, they have started to against this slavery movement. The anti-slavery movement was started to against that means the anti-slavery movement was started against by the persons, those who are living in a southern state. Okay, so this is another one reason for the cause of the Civil War. That is an anti-slavery movement which was raised against the slavery. That means the slavery persons. Yes, in the year of 1852, a public feeling against the slavery was intensified by a Harriet Beecher Stowe's novel. Okay, so Harriet Beecher Stowe, in his novels, the novel's name is said to be an Uncle Tom's Cabin. Okay, the novel's name is said to be an Uncle Tom's Cabin. So, in his novel, he strongly explained about the ugly side of the slavery. So, that means what are all the difficulties which was faced by the persons, those who are working, those who work as a slaves for the person. So, that means in his novel, Uncle Tom's Cabin, he showed the ugly side of the slavery. Next, another one more act which is passed in the southern side. So, which is the act means? That means Fugitive Slave Act. Okay, so which is said to be an Fugitive Slave Act. So, what is the Fugitive Slave Act which was passed in the year of 1850? So, which means it's nothing, children. The persons, those who have escaped from the owners, that means the slaves who have escaped without the permission of their owners, they need to be return it again. Okay, they need to return it again. So, this law made the slaves that means this law made the slaves is said to be made an uncomfort. This law made and slaves to uncomfort. Okay, so this, which will again threaten the life of the slaves. That means what is the Fugitive Slave Act? So, it is nothing but the persons or the slaves who have escaped without the permission of the owners, they have to be returned back. That is saved. That is called as a Fugitive Slave Act. So, which made again the slaves' life is discomfort, and it is also brings a lot of threat to the slaves. And the one more thing it is there. So, that is said to be an abolitionist. So, who we call it as an abolitionist? It is nothing but the person who fought against the anti-slavery. That means not against, who had supported the anti-slavery movement, that we say it as an abolitionist. That means the persons who had participated and who had supported the anti-slavery movement, they are said to be an abolitionist. In simple term also we can say the persons who have fought against the slavery. Okay, so that way also we call it as an abolitionist. That means a Fugitive Slave Act and abolitionist. That means Fugitive Slave Act means the persons who have escaped without the permission of the owners. That means the slaves who have escaped permission without the permission of the owners, they need to be returned back. The abolitionist means, that means the person who have fought against the slavery. That means who had supported the anti-slavery movement, that we call it as an abolitionist. So, I hope you all enjoyed this session. So, I will tell you what are all the things we learnt in this session. So, first we learnt about the American Civil War, introduction. So, that means the American Civil War is also said to be an war between the states, and the period is about 1861 to 1865. Then we discussed about the slavery which is participated, that means the slavery which is practiced in an northern states of an America as well as the southern states of an America. That means especially they are mainly concentrated in southern states. That means the slavery which is practiced in an southern states of an America. Then we have discussed about the Fugitive Slave Act. Then we discussed about the anti-slavery movement. Okay, so remaining things we will discuss in that next session. That means after this they were practicing the southern states of an America, they have ceded from the Union and then they formed the states that is said to be an Confederate States of an America. They ceded from the Union, that means they left from the Union and then they formed the Confederate States of an America. That means the southern states, the persons in some of the states which is coming under the southern side of an America, they left from the Union and then they formed the Confederate States of America. So, we will see the remaining things in the next session. So, for further information, we have attached the study material, question bank and self-assessment. Do the self-assessment and check it out how much you have understood the concept. Thank you, children.